I would never put that in my pocket because I won't think. I'll just be like, Amazon box, like, I want to be able to do my thing, or something.
That Mokame, right?
Yes.
Came out really good. So much better. Now you sent this back, right, for him to polish.
Yes.
And now I can see. Now I didn't see this before, but now you can see the patterns on it more pronounced. Before you couldn't see it.
It was more of a. He had finished it more apocalyptic. He had made it like an EDC.
But could you still see like
Not
the
really.
pattern?
It's hard to see.
It looks
It's
much
like,
better.
Hey, that material should have a little bit more pattern show on it.
So me and Vinny and Brian are having a couple of drinks, and we're checking out knives here at the Poorhouse. And Brian whips this out, and I gotta say, this is very reminiscent of like handmade knives from what, 5 years ago? Brad Blunt.
Yeah.
Right?
Who's that?
Right away, Brad. Right away, it's like, wow, it feels very handmade. Very handmade. I don't know if you guys know the difference. Like, this is not handmade.
It's not.
This is not
Are you
handmade.
serious?
That's plastic.
This is probably not.
handmade. It's handmade plastic.
It's not even G10. What did you say it was, Brian?
G7.
G7. It didn't make it to G10, but you feel the difference, and there is a quality
There's a
to
milk carton recycled in that.
in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, to a handmade knife, down to the hand milled clip, the hand cut lock, the hand fitted pivot collar, which is copper. Wait, so did he change the copper too, or just
Polished it.
he did?
He just polished it.
But before it was also like
Just
a
stressed.
dark,
Probably dark.
like this.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like it. Like the holes, I do like the exposed holes. And you know what my favorite part about this knife is?
Besides the holes.
I don't like the holes. I like the holes. I don't think I have any knives with holes.
Yes, you do.
I do?
Your Rob
I like
Porter
how
generalist has holes.
my what?
So one of your. Oh no, your Chavez has holes.
It's got divots. It's got
They
bowls.
don't go all the way through.
They don't go all the way through. I just
doesn't
put a
go all the
little
way
bit
through.
in. Just a little bit in. Just a tip. But no, none. No, wait, I take it back. I do have one. I have a Butch Ball knife with holes.
Fuck is Butch Ball?
What's wrong with you? The man is legend. How could you do that? Can I put you on video and say that again?
Who the fuck is Butch Ball?
Can I put you on video? So
Sure.
Butch Ball will hunt you down.
I don't care.
Say it again. Say it again.
Butch Ball?
Pardon him, Butch. He's an infant.
my stormtrooper phone.
He's an infant. He's an infant. He doesn't know. He doesn't know who he is. Butch Ball, man's legendary. Ball knives.
Heard of it?
Yeah,
Ball, right ball.
it's getting worse. Anyway, so take a guess. What's my favorite feature of this knife?
You love the fact that the pivot collar goes over the cutout.
No,
Would you mind closing out with me?
No.
And then Bree will get you started again.
that's not what.
Here, here.
Who, wait.
Thank you.
Fucking guy, he's so fast. Be done. Always picks up the. Me and Vinny are purposely slow in drawing our credit cards. let's make no mistake. We purposely slow. I purposely start filming so I don't have to reach for my credit card. But
He's
no,
more Jewish
Favorite
than I
feature?
no, seriously. What do you think is my favorite feature of
You
this
didn't pay
knife?
for it.
Well, it's not like I'm taking it home,
Do you like?
and I like this about a lot of knives.
Do you
There's
like
a hint.
the two-tone blade?
I do like that, but that's not my favorite.
Maker's Mark.
Not the Maker Smart. We'll get to that. No, not the Maker Smart.
Pivot collar.
No, my favorite part
Thumbs up. Over full.
is the Fuller,
Oh, fuller.
because the Fuller
I was
is
gonna
what
say that, but I didn't. It's a blood
Thank you
groove.
so much. I'll send Bree right over, okay?
Thank you.
blood groove,
Blood groove.
but the official
Which I've used.
is Fuller. A lot of people get all butthurt when you refer to it as a blood groove.
Really?
Yeah, they commented on my videos, all 10 of them.
Oh, it's- dozens of people are waiting.
But
for
you
the
saw
game.
there, I love being able to middle flick it. And the Fuller is nicely done. So if you guys haven't noticed, it's a nice chisel grind. This is Bergman,
Jensen Bergman.
Jensen Bergman.
Yep, from New York.
He what? He's from New York?
And he's right around the corner from Ithaca.
Get the fish out of here. I could have visited
You could
him.
visit him if you weren't such a...
Thanks for not.
Mike-
Thanks for
Mike told
telling
you
me.
after you came back.
I said, hey, listen, he's...
I would have hung out with
No.
Jensen. I don't know any Jensens. He could have been the first Jensen.
Could have been your first one.
Jensen. That's an awesome name, Jensen Bergman. Anyway, I love the grind. I love the compound grind on this side. Very nice tanto shape with a swedge and the fuller.
Did you read that?
They told me that the thumb studs are not titanium.
For me. They want to trade. They want to trade.
These guys are having a separate conversation.
Bob.
And Brian was explaining to me the logo. So, full disclosure, I don't know if you guys know this. Not big fan of logos on blades, but apparently there's a reason for this.
Yes.
Tell me,
So the second logo. The
which is the second?
Yeah.
That
check it
one.
out.
Okay, it's kind of like a crest. It's like a family crest.
It is
It's a
actually
family
the
crest.
And Jensen only uses that on knives for himself, his brother, and his dad.
Now this was his personal carry.
Yes.
So this has
Sentimental value.
sentimental value. I was gonna say numismatic, but I think that's with money.
Yes.
Pardon me, I am not educated. But what is the logo? It looks like cross hammers. What's the logo?
Penises.
This is your friend. What is it? What's?
It's not my logo.
But what is it? It looks like something out of Pink Floyd. Remember Pink Floyd, The Wall?
I do.
Remember they were
Looks like
crossing
two
the hammers?
and it's usually the top. The cross is red with white. The cross is red.
Is that like a nation flag?
Might be the flag. The
Those look
county
like pick
or the-
hammers, right?
They're
I know,
they're
it's-
probably like mason hammers or like
You're
Black-
taking up too much airtime.
blacksmith
Shut up.
hammers.
But I do like the chisel grind. Very nice. And the action is amazeballs.
Because it's not new.
Hand tuned.
Yep.
How long do you think has he pocketed this?
A couple of years, he said. In his when he listed it, like it's been.
Why did he let it go to you? I don't get
He
it.
didn't let it go to me.
You stole it.
I stole
You
that
took
shit.
it out of his pocket.
I said, listen, for
They were
$4,
in. They were in the bathroom
for
together at
$4, I'll
Kentucky.
buy that knife. No, he put a post on
He
Facebook,
sat down to pee,
Came back from.
and Brian went under the stall.
I did. I crawled
sat down
like an army soldier underneath the wire.
And he saw the knife in his pocket and he grabbed
I
it.
grabbed that shit and I grabbed
And he
his-
said,
I
"Nice
grabbed-
That's not a knife.
I grabbed something else in my other hand.
He said,
That's how I paid.
"Nice cock, bro."
Oh my God, Vinny! Kids, watch
Vinny.
this. You have a child. That was Vinny. We're gonna give him right up. Vinny said the C word. But it is a nice blade. I love it. I love it because of the fuller. I love it because it feels handmade. I was just talking about this. Remember when I was just talking about some other videos. Remember when makers would send you knives in the blue paper towel? Brad
Yes,
did it.
Brad
How many
did it.
people do that?
I never heard
Jeremy does it still.
I never
I
heard
forgot to bring my Kirby Lambert. Kirby Lambert sent me
You
something.
forgot to bring your birch. You probably don't know where it is.
I
in the
don't know
attic.
where the birch
It's
is.
in the hot attic.
It is in the hot.
Are you kidding me?
It is there. I just don't know which
That
case
the
it is.
dumbest place you could put a knife.
Why? There's no moisture.
Melts.
What's wrong with him?
Well, he's thinking,
Don't you think that he treat these things?
No,
Did you just
he's
say
worried-
knives
he's
melt?
Worried about the plastic melting.
Well,
Plastic?
this plastic might melt. Yes.
Yeah, your gas station knife.
My
would melt.
G7 knife would
It'll
melt.
Be a puddle up
But
in the attic.
what's gonna melt? Maybe the Pelican might melt. It's not that hot. It's not that hot. It's not an attic. It's a room.
it's a
Didn't I
room.
walk you through?
No, you didn't take me upstairs.
You're not allowed because that's where all the knives are. What is this? Again? I have to see
This
this
is great.
again? Oh, why did you take it out of my hand?
Because
What is it, Vinny? Tell me, what is
Lee
it?
Williams.
Yep.
Is it?
Is it a collab?
No, I can't afford
No.
all that.
Uh,
Dude, you're talking to Brooke Bryan.
It's so smooth.
You're talking to Brooke Bryan.
It's so smooth.
it's not an Iceman.
Yeah,
It's an Iceman. Okay.
Hey,
Then
don't they
that's-
make this now? Wingman EDC? Don't they do?
Wingman.
This is not a Wingman.
They make a production. version
Speaking of
this.
Wingman,
You're my wingman.
Wingman is
Those?
doing a lottery. Tell me,
I know what you're gonna say.
what are you gonna say?
They're doing a lottery of.
No, that's not what. What were you gonna say?
No.
Those? You said those suck. What were you gonna say?
Those are pretty cool. The Wingman.
Are they?
Yeah.
You've checked them out?
I have seen one.
I have not had the displeasure, but the balls on them to do a lottery on production
I
knives.
know, right?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Are those Chinese produced knives?
I don't know.
Don't be politically correct now.
I don't want to offend you.
You're not gonna offend me.
Here's something you haven't seen.
Tell me.
This is like minty fresh off the grind. Ready?
Toothpaste. That's my knife.
No, it's not.
That's my knife.
It's
That's
like
my
your knife.
Santiago knife.
It's not your knife.
Brian's getting a Santiago built just like mine.
I can't.
Biter.
Butterfly.
Biter. What's the origin of a balisong knife?
It's Filipino.
Thank you, my educated
It's
friend. This guy's stupid, doesn't know anything.
It's from the flips.
This guy's
That's why they flip it.
dumb. He doesn't know. Yes, it's from the Philippines. Balisong.
Didn't know that.
Well, now you know. How do you not know that? You have a Filipino friend or acquaintance. Let me,
Or the
let me
knife.
clarify.
Not in public.
Full disclosure, I'm very mean to Vincenzo.
Understatement. Single greatest understatement of 2022.
understatement that you've
The very is an understatement. How else can I say it?
Extremely.
Extremely.
Consistently.
Well, it's not consistent because there are different phases.
Here's how mean he is to me. If he goes missing and videos stop being printed out or being made,
He'll come to my house and
you'll
steal
know-
my
you'll know
pelicans. He'll come over and say, "Give me all those pelicans, woman.
Give me all those.
I'm his
photos.
friend." They call me the fast bandit.
all right. So how do we?
I've seen this before.
It's old.
Yeah, it's old.
It's a piece of shit.
Oh, wait, where's the barker? How dare you?
You didn't bring it.
I sold him.
So, here's a little controversy. I just realized this looks like, what's that guy's name?
Nick Swan.
Nick Swan taco. This is a poor man's version of a Swan taco. There it is. I just realized it looks like a swan.
And I posted a picture of a gram today.
A ram, like razzle or something.
I have it in my collection because I'm posting every day until I go to the celebration of his life.
I'm recording.
Oh, sorry.
How dare you interrupt this podcast?
And who likes my picture? Nick.
Does he?
Nick Swan. Tell me how awesome the knife is.
Can you turn the video off
Why?
so we can talk shit about
You gonna talk shit about who?
you?
All right, we'll turn it off. Vinny's gonna talk shit about makers and he doesn't want it on video.
See you, folks.